I love an English accent. I
I
don't
do
know why,
too.
but I just do. The British accent, I just
I do
love
too.
it. So like my, what do you
And
call
it's,
it?
well,
Uh,
Ozzy Osbourne, you know.
no. That's, yeah, sorry to hear about that.
I
That
know.
was
R.I.P.
kind of crazy.
Ozzy.
Yep.
Yeah, may he rest in peace. I'm hearing some stories though. I did go online, and people that they're saying that that's a story, not
About
real.
Sharon?
No, about the fact that he went and had assistance in his suicide.
Yeah.
Or his death, I should say. Not
Yeah,
suicide.
I don't know.
I don't know. They were saying no, that's not true. His daughter Kelly came online and said that wasn't true, but I don't know. I don't know if you know.
It's wild out there.
He had Parkinson's. My
Yes.
dad had Parkinson's, and he died from Parkinson's.
Yes.
He didn't really die. You don't die from it. You die from complications of it.
Absolutely.
My dad gave up on living with the Parkinson's once his legs gave out.
Right.
I saw footage when he did the Black Sabbath, the last time he was seen on stage, that they literally had to like bring him out in a chair and put him in a leather chair, and he did the whole concert from that chair because he can't stand anymore. So my thought was, when they said he died 10 days later, I'm like, from Parkinson's, I'm like, you don't die from Parkinson's.
He was a rocker.
So
I just
did
feel
he
like
die?
He was a rocker.
Did he give up? And did he have help giving up? Because my dad gave up and didn't want any help, and I had to live with that.
Yeah.
And Mikey, I was with you like when that was going down. Mikey called me when I was in the hospital, visiting my dad. He had lost his dad not too beyond that. I mean, that's tough shit. I mean,
It is. It is.
I don't know if I would. I don't know if
But
I'd want.
would you opt to do it if you were on the other end of it?
Yeah, I've
Like,
never
if you're-
been there though.
If you're at, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I could tell you that I would opt for it without being there.
I would.
You
I would
would?
say right
Absolutely.
now.
If I got a terminal, if I got a terminal diagnosis and they told me that I only had a certain period to live, I would go skydiving. I would do everything
Rocky
crazy.
Mountain climbing.
Oh, I would do it all.
on a bull 4 seconds.
That's right.
with
I
a
would do it
bull
all.
named Fu Manchu.
I totally
it.
would do it all. And then
Yeah.
I would go to sleep. Why not? Like, you know, I was very blessed with my dad because my dad didn't have anything terminal and he had sleep apnea and he fell asleep and didn't wake up.
That's
So, you know, he didn't
Peaceful.
suffer and he went.
Yeah.
And it's a peaceful thing thinking that. So it is, and that may or may not happen. It's so crazy.
I don't know
sorry
if
to
I would do
interrupt,
it.
but-
I don't think I would. I think I would want to live life to the fullest, even when it gets shitty towards the end, and I've lived through enough of it. And listen, there's no, I don't hold back. I didn't, I'm not secretive about my own health journey.
Yes.
I'm in the, I've had breast cancer. I've got a very good chance of it reoccurring because I had a very common form of breast cancer that has the highest reoccurrence rate. However, it is the highest one level of being able to cure at the time. I've had the double mastectomy because the other one was about to get cancer too. So it was like, you know what? I'm going to do what it takes to keep living.
You're a fighter.
Well, I don't know if I'd give up because I think there are so many, I don't believe so much in miracles. I don't. But I do believe that things can change. Circumstances can change.
I think age has a lot to do with it too, though.
Okay.
I think age, but I think the old school, older people, they are the OGs, the original gangsters, and they're just made to go, go, go. Made to go, and I don't know, our generation, maybe I'm giving up too soon, I say, yes, I would I would give up. I guess
Because we're
basically-
young now.
Yeah.
Like it all comes
you
so
get
fast. Before you know it, you wake up and you're older, and things come to you very fast. So I feel like maybe you're right. Like maybe you don't know what you would do until you're in the situation.
It's hard to say.
If you have grandchildren and you have other things to live for, there are reasons to stick around. It just depends on what your priorities are in life.
Right. And I think at this stage of my life now, it's like every day's a blessing. Every day I wake up, it's a good day.
It is
I
a
have
good
my
day.
bad days and my good days, and my bad days are really
God
just
bless
my
you, girl.
anxiety
Yeah.
level. But I will be honest with you, I'm too young for this now, but I'm already thinking of, okay, after dealing with my dad's passing, and that's my first parent, my mom's still with us, but she's failing right now, and having all that pressure, but my dad was smart. Like, he set everything up. He knew, and it was only the year before he died. He knew where he wanted to be buried, how he wanted to be buried. That was it. Like, all I literally had to do was just say,
Such
okay.
a weight lifted.
It
That's the
really
plot,
is.
yeah.
So now, here I am. I mean, my dad was 30 years older than me. I shouldn't be thinking about this now, but now I'm like, you know what? I want to go and go find where I want my final burying place.
Yeah.
Because I don't want my son to have to think, oh shit, what are we going to do with
Figure
mom?
that out.
And
Yeah.
although Dominic, he's only 26, my
Cutie
son
pie.
will remind me. I drive him a little batshit crazy, and you know what he says to me? He goes, Ma, when I drive him crazy, he goes, Mom, he goes, just remember, I'm the one that's going to pick out your nursing home.
I love that.
All right, Dominic. So
Yeah.
now I'm going to pick out where my final resting thing is. But
Yeah.
like, my dad got cremated. I've never cremated anybody in my life except for my dog. Like, that's just not something that we do in our family. And I remember them calling me up saying, that was my dad's wish. I had to do it. And I remember them calling me saying, okay, we just want to let you know that on Monday we're going to cremate your dad, and on Wednesday we'll have the ashes ready. Are you out of your fucking mind? Now on Monday, all I'm going to think about is my father in a fucking
In a
incinerator.
burning, yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you at, like, nobody should ever do that. I'm sorry. They should never, ever tell you that.
Well, I just think
true.
that the whole experience that is not talked about with people about death and about the process, it's very surprising because until it happens to you, it's traumatic. It's very traumatic. I mean, you're grieving. It happens quick. You're trying to figure out, oh my God, this is happening, and then you're sat down and they tell you, okay, now what casket are you going to put them in, and like where are you going to bury them, and like. Is it going to be this expensive casket? Are you going to burn them in a cardboard box because it's going to get burned?
Nobody
Are you going to do this?
talks about
You
it.
don't talk about it.
Yeah.
And literally, I remember sitting there thinking, like, this is the worst fucking nightmare of my life. I cannot believe that I'm sitting here and then I have to make these decisions. And then I'm also thinking in the back of my head, because my dad was so like, dude, the heart of the earth kind of guy. Like, he was very like, and I was like, he's sitting in the corner saying, don't buy any of that fucking shit. You put me in a fucking wood box because they're gonna fucking take all your fucking money. Like, and he's like yelling at me in the background,
on a slow train back,
which is crazy because like I'm totally the opposite. This bitch is gonna be in a motherfucking golden casket. Like, I'm gonna get rolled out. Yes, or Taj Mahal, exactly. Fireworks. Like, we're putting this bitch under. Like,
it's true. It's so true. There's so many decisions that have to be made. Nobody prepares you, though.
No, they don't.
Nobody.
No, and I don't think it's an age thing either. I think because, hey, listen, when your number's up, your number's up. And the only person that knows when that is the guy upstairs.
Absolutely.
Whatever your belief is, but that's what I think.
Could be sooner or later.
All right, so if I had the opportunity to speak at your service, should you move on?
I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm already crying.
I know, right? Oh,
No,
God,
don't cry.
I'm
Don't-
sorry. I'm like
No,
very
don't
sensitive.
cry.
I'm just.
Because I don't. So Mikey G, I'll keep it short. Mikey G was the salt of the earth. Somebody who has, in fast, furious times, become a very close, confident friend. He listened. He watched. He helped me. We laughed together. There wasn't a moment that we didn't. He's the most caring, heartfelt person. And I am going to miss all of our dick conversations because nobody else can ever have those open sexual conversations with me other than Mikey G.
That's right. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Yes. That's
So-
a good one. Salud.
Sherry C.,
Boom, boom.
give a eulogy.
Okay, so
When I
Oh.
no. Okay, so when I walk up, I picture LA like a blast, like a abstract painting. All the colors, all bright, vivid, brilliant colors splashed on a canvas, and the fun, the humorous, the make you feel at home. All of that rolled into one, like kind of like a biscuit. And the things that I think that at yours, I want to keep it lively. I want to keep it brilliant. I want to keep it like you. and I'm not just talking shit. I'm talking from the bottom of my heart. Talk about fun, talk about cocktails, talk about the beautiful person you are inside and out. You've brought me into your life, and I appreciate it, and I want you part of mine too. This girl keeps me laughing, keeps me on top of things, keeps me thinking I'm a true blue, and my confidence, girl, you matter. You matter. You're beautiful, and you keep me up there, and I love the fact that that's the person that I got to know. And with my whole heart, R.I.P., baby.
Thank you. Can we have ABBA music playing at my service?
We will make it happen.
Stop. My husband's going crazy in the background.
There's got to be music playing.
Oh my
There's
God.
got to be music. And I'm
the
sorry,
dancing
Mikey
queen.
G.
I'm gonna have to be
I
the
missed
dancing
it,
queen.
But I could see the hot pink,
Yeah. Hot pink. It's one of my favorite colors. Yes.
I see feathers. I see boas. I don't
Feathers
know why.
and boas
I see
exploding
boas,
out.
and I hear
I
70s
did.
retro
This-
music with you. Like, that's what I say.
This is how we're going to celebrate you. It's a celebration of life. It's not a funeral.
Correct.
But it's a celebration of life. And I think that it's becoming more of a thing now. And I love the fact that we can actually do that. Celebration of life, because you are so full of life, girlie. So full of life, girlie.
Thank
love
you.
you.
All right, well, Mikey G, what would you say about me?
So I would start the conversation with, well, there was this one day I was so aggravated, and I was sitting in the Aroma 360 store, and I was looking to get some oil, but they had put me on this fucking subscription, and I was so pissed. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How could they put me on this stupid subscription? I did not sign up for this shit. So I'm sitting at the desk, super aggravated, and all of a sudden the door opens, and I see this silhouette of this woman, and she comes walking in, and she says, wow, this place smells really good. And I trying to be a light seeker, and I turn and I look at her, and I was like, you got to get one of these machines for your house. It totally changed my life. It's absolutely amazing. She's like, oh yeah. And then she's like, her husband's on the outside. He's saying, let's go.
How much is that machine?
How much is that machine? Get the hell out of here. Get her out of there. So she turns around and leaves. And 2 weeks go by, and she pokes her head into where my business is. And she's looking to see what it is, what the business is. And I look at her and I said, I know you. I saw you at the Aroma 360 store. And she says to me, oh yeah, you're that guy. And I was like, I do hair. And she says, oh my God, I'm looking for a hairdresser. I just moved here. So I was like, come on in. I'll do a blow dry on you, and we'll shoot the shit. So she comes in, and I would have to say that I had no idea what I was signing up for in so many ways. Totally,
Very true.
Very colorful,
Yes.
very full of life. I would say that in the short time that I know her, that I would say that she's an amazing mother. She's an amazing person, and that she loves hard, and that to know her is a gift.
Oh, don't make me cry. 'Cause I have to
Literally. And when you sit here and you talk about your experience with breast cancer, I'm not gonna lie, it kills me inside, because I have to say this across the board about anybody who goes through these types of things.
Yeah.
You are the true warriors in life who are facing the everyday struggles that we all face, but with that underlying weakness that becomes a strength. You turn it into a strength, and you let it push you further in life. And with LA, she has been a light in my life because probably because of the experiences she's been through. I don't know. I felt like I knew you in another life. We just connected immediately, and it was just unbelievable.
Thank you.
I'm very blessed to know you.
I second
Ditto.
that. I second that.
Ditto.
Cheers to that. Cheers to
to
that.
that.
Oh my God, girl, you need some sweet tea.
Oh.
You're going to need some sweet tea in a
Oh my
second.
God.
I need to taste y'all's dirties.
on the same topic, talking
Yes.
about, nobody really wants to talk about death. It's an elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk
Yes.
about, but I think it's something that we should. And you had mentioned, Sherry, a few minutes ago about, celebration of life. Like, people are doing more celebrations of life. And I get that. We did that for my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when my father, and I think we should celebrate people while they're alive. And maybe that's what birthdays are about, right? We celebrate birthdays because it's the day we were born. But how about the day we live?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we need to party every day, although that would be my preference.
That's
is to
what
have a
eulogies
party.
are about. That's what eulogies are about. You're
Yeah.
celebrating a person. You're telling the person what you love about them.
And nobody does that anymore. And I learned.
But I see. Oh, not to cut you off. No. But I see, like, when we talk about celebration of life, you're talking about, like, when they're still living. Why this that we've done, like, to each other on this thing?
Yeah.
Yes. Like today.
Yeah.
That is a good. Like, you let people know how you feel, heartfelt, and this is how they get it while they're alive. They don't have to be gone 6 feet under, or like spread to the sea, or oceans, valleys, or mountains. But people kind of get, and you get to spread how you actually feel about them. But people don't know.
No.
People don't really know.
Well, I think that we're all disconnected from, social media, and we're we're in a very connected society where you could literally be watching what somebody's doing in Japan right now, like,
Right.
and it's so easy to see what people are doing, but everybody's presenting the best version of themselves. It's an autobiography that's permanently written in the cloud,
Right.
But what is the real struggle? What is the real person? You know what I mean? Like, what is it like to actually be next to this beautiful person that literally, like, lights you and brings out a good version of yourself?
Inspiration. And, like, I know we're talking, but this is it is inspiring, and it's this light. You bring the light out, but tell them to their face,
Right.
that you would not ever say it.
No, and I agree. And when my dad passed away, because it was only a few months ago, so this is all fresh still.
Right.
I knew he was sick, but he left us very unexpectedly, and
Yes.
that was not like I didn't get my chance to tell him what I
you
wanted
never
to
feel
tell
that
him.
way, yeah.
No, I mean, even listen, in my family, most of the people in my family unfortunately have died from cancer. So we knew when they got diagnosed, like, that was the time you start talking and talking and talking and spending time and doing whatever. And, that was the time you felt you had. Where my dad, it was kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Like, all of a
Yeah.
sudden, my dad just started, going downhill very quickly.
And that's your rock.
My eulogy that I wrote, I couldn't write. I just couldn't write. I was in shock. I'm still in shock.
Still.
It's
yeah.
still very hard for me to deal with, but I said I wasn't doing a eulogy, and the night before my father's funeral, I sat down and I started to write. Because I said, my father deserves that. And it was probably now because I didn't get a chance to say those things to him before. And
It was
that
everything from
sucked.
your heart, but
That
didn't tell him.
I didn't get a chance to tell him.
I understand.
So I'm telling people about my father in a eulogy that I should have told my dad
Yeah,
in person.
I feel you.
The gift my father left, that I'm now realizing is a gift that he gave me because I didn't see any good in the fact that he died, because I was so angry and so upset that he just kind of shut down on me. The gift was tell people that you know now, like kind of what we're talking about. Tell your mother. My mother's still with us, but my mother's now her dementia. That's a whole other story. Is she gonna remember what I told her today? No, but
You can say it.
I could say it, and you know what? I continuously tell her that. That was the gift my father left me, and I think that's important because right now, I got news for you. Like you said about social media, and people text. You know what I started doing?
Call.
Nope. Better yet.
Show up.
Nope. Better yet. Especially my son Dominic. My son Dominic and I talk several times a day. And we talk about a lot of it's business related life, but most of it's business and such and things of that nature and food. We're big foodies.
I love that.
But what I started doing, instead of text messaging him, I sent him a video. I took a video of myself with my phone,
Yeah.
and I take it and I send it to him. Because I want him to hold on to those things. Because I only have
Snippets.
very limited voicemails from both of my parents when they were clear-minded.
You saved those,
and
right?
I saved those. You could do,
Same.
you know, and you save them. But to see them and have that conversation. I got my dad on camera talking to Gordon Ramsay right before I was going out on MasterChef. And he was saying, like, he was all excited that I was going, and he talked to him. Lucky Gordon. Lucky you, Gordon.
Absolutely.
But my dad wasn't, you know, he was talking about me to him. How cool would it have been to have my dad talk about me to me? So I'm now, like, doing these video messages with my son. Not every single one. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
We're constantly text messaging because that's what they do. But I'm like, oh, yeah, and by the way, Dominic, can you pick up some
That is
Italian bread on the
something.
way over? And it's me. And it's like, I just want to let you know how much I love you. I want him to hold on to those videos.
Yeah.
So when I'm no longer here, when it's his birthday, I say, happy birthday, baby, I love you. So every birthday that I'm no longer on this earth, my son can pull that up and say, my mom's here. She's wishing me happy birthday.
And you'll be
You
here.
understand what I'm saying? Because we don't get that. I don't have that from my dad. I don't
It's
have that
comfort.
from my mom.
Comfort.
It's a comfort. And
It's
that's
a comfort for.
and that's what I'm trying, that's what I'm doing now. And I think that's something we all should start doing.
100%.
Whether it's your kids, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, whether you have kids, you don't have kids, it doesn't matter. It's the people that you love, the people that you want to leave your legacy with, the people that you want. Like, why not? Send them a message and then let them hold on to that and capture it if that's what they want to choose to do.
And they can replay it.
How about
when they
holidays?
need to-
How about holidays?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy birthday. Because my dad didn't get, I didn't capture that. I spent every birthday with my dad pretty much. Every New Year's Eve. My father, no matter where I was in the world, because I would travel a lot, and I didn't spend New Year's with my father, he would call me at 12 o'clock. I think him and my mother tried to beat each other. They're divorced, so they would always in competition. My father wanted to be the first one to call me at the stroke of midnight. And I always
good.
waited for that phone to ring because I knew the phone was going to ring. And I would answer it and he'd be like, Happy New Year, baby. But I didn't record it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a voicemail. It wasn't anything like that.
It was
a
real
phone
life.
call. It was real life, and I treasure
Real
that.
life, yes.
Had I have that, I would play that every New Year's.
My dad always beat my mom, by the way.
It wasn't a competition thing.
I think it was, but he somehow he would call at like 9:58, like to make
is
sure
about
that
3
he
minutes
got me.
before,
He
yeah.
got like
Oh, yeah.
no, and I don't think it was a competition. I just think that he
No,
just
but I mean,
wanted
that
to
was
make
just their
sure
way.
Yeah.
he wanted to give me that minute. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
but I think these are things that we should do.
yeah.
Moving forward, like pay it forward. Like why won't we do this? Like
'Cause
the
we gotta
past
cherish
is
the living.
gone. We can't do anything about.
We cherish the dead, but
But
we don't
why
cherish
don't we
the living.
take this as with social media, with the way things are right now, with smartphones and videos and TikTok and all this shit is journaling and kind of talking, and we don't have to bombard people, but really. I think it's something we should start doing. I don't care how old you are. I would love my son
we just think
to
they're
send me a
always gonna
video.
be
Man,
there.
I save all his text messages.
Yeah.
I save his cards. They're beautiful. They mean so much to me. And now I'm at a point where I'm asking anybody, whenever I'm with Dominic, to take a video. Photographs are wonderful.
Oh,
So
They
you
really are, but videos are so powerful because, like, just us dancing randomly at my goddaughter's wedding and
Captures
seeing us
the
laugh
moment.
and joke and we did a television show together and having that experience, like, it was a little crazy. Actually, it was a lot crazy, but those are things that, like, we have those moments,
it's memories.
It
It's
is,
memories,
and
but
I-
it puts it back into motion.
Exactly.
Puts it
exactly.
into motion where you can remember more than just like a photograph.
Right, right.
You know, we have the ability to do it these days.
Yeah, I mean, I think that everybody should pass it forward and say, do a TikTok.
Do a eulogy
Yeah.
on the living.
Yeah.
And tell them how much you appreciate them and love them.
I think we should start a movement like that and start something.
Very
and be
important.
Like, hey, you know what?
Very
everybody?
important.
That.
When you love somebody, when you choose family, sometimes you choose family and they're not your actual blood family.
100%.
You know, your best friend,
me.
your person. Like we all have that person that was not like, you know, by birth. You know, so like you find people, and I'm very lucky that my person was not by birth was my husband. So he's right next to me,
That's
and I
special.
tell him all the time, like, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think it's important to do the eulogy to the person
I
while
think
they're
this is
living.
great. I think we should. I think we should do that. I mean, look, it's all about, you know, all right, I'm going to start crying. I don't really want to start crying again, but I'm probably going to start crying. So when my dad, literally the last hours, and I played music for my father, my father loved, by the way, my father loved Neil Diamond. Everything
Neil
about
Diamond.
my father,
Woo!
like all the music I played for my dad while he was on his deathbed in the hospital was Neil Diamond, Barry Manilow, Barbra Streisand. Like he loved all this stuff.
Barbra
Right?
Streisand.
Billy Joel, loved Billy Joel, anything New York. But there was the one song that I didn't hear my dad ever play, but for me it was important, and it was the very last song, and I sang it to my father while I knew my father was fading. Like, and I knew it was his last hours. And it was by Louis Armstrong.
Oh.
And it was called What a Wonderful World. And
What
I
a
sang it
great
to my
song.
father while Louis Armstrong was singing that. Had I been able to sing that and dance to my father with that song at some point in time, that would have just been everything to me.
Or do you not feel like you're dancing with him every time you hear that song?
You got to put
I
yourself
haven't
in
heard
that
it
place.
since. I wonder why. I wonder why. I do. I wonder why I don't hear it. But I sang it to him because I wanted him to let him know, finally, that I was ready to let go. And
It was your permission.
Yeah, because he was waiting for that. And I wouldn't tell my father it was okay to go. I just kept saying, you know, Dad, hang on.
You don't have to
If
say
I
it.
went to the
They
bath,
know it.
if I stepped away from the hospital bed to go to the bathroom,
That's
I'm like,
me.
Dad, don't go anywhere. I just gotta pee. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Swear to
do
God.
it, don't do
I
it.
come back there. I'm like, okay. And then he had sleep apnea, and then he stopped breathing. Dad, and then he said, oh, okay, Dad, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab a snack. I'll be right back. But I finally, at the end, I couldn't take it anymore. And my father, it was just horrible. And I finally had to surrender.
Yeah.
And I surrendered, and I said, Daddy, it's okay.
He
They're
waited for
waiting
your
on
permission.
that. He was waiting on it.
They
Yeah.
always
And
wait on the
that was the
permission
last-
They wait on it. And
It
they're
was
like,
Billy Joel
in their heart. It's
in a
a
New
thing,
York
like,
state of mind, because
so.
my dad's from New York. He's a true New Yorker. Love Billy Joel.
So.
He was in a New York state of mind, and I sang it with Billy Joel. So Billy,
Hey.
come on over and sing it with me.
We are all
Yes,
You got some
Billy.
memories. And my dad met Billy Joel. I've met Billy Joel.
What?
So yeah. My dad like adored him, loved him, thought he was a stand-up guy because he was very, very nice to a very elderly woman who was a fan who wanted his autograph, and he was very respectful to her. And my father's all about respect. And when he was in the hotel business in New York City, he was there. And my father said, Billy Joel said, my father said, you know, I know you don't want anybody around. My father was trying to. And he said, no, that's okay. And my father said, that's a good man right there.
That's a very good person.
That's a very
yes.
good person right there. So New York state of mind, because my father's born and raised in the Bronx. And forever will be Louis Armstrong. And that was the song I sang to my father, the last thing he ever heard. So.
I love that. I love that. So fitting
stuff.
too. So fitting. It's
But,
great.
you know. Anyway, snapping out of this, what do you think if we get people out there to start giving life eulogies instead of death eulogies?
Yeah. I love that.
How powerful do you think that would be? That people will start like talking,
Before they go.
like doing it. Like you could write it, you could say it, you could put it on a video. I would prefer a video. Like I say, we get TikTok out there, and you don't have to. It doesn't have to be a long, dragged out eulogy. TikTok, Instagram.
I've been avoiding TikTok my whole life.
Because
I'm
your
not
dick's
TikTok
all over
either.
social media.
Oh.
Is that why?
I think so. I haven't seen it yet. Though,
Why
but-
can you? Oh, well,
I know
thank
what I'm
God.
saying.
Don't look it up, please.
Wait, where's my phone? I have missed that.
You want to see his dick? He'll show it to you.
No,
I'm
I was
joking.
just like,
okay,
well,
wait. Let me back this up again.
Rewind. That's for the bedroom
That's it.
conversation.
Okay, so what if we started a challenge?
Yes.
What do you guys think of starting a challenge? I mean, this is like humanity, for God's sake.
It is humanity.
This is like no hate on there, no bullshit, no Bugatti with cats going across the freaking floor. Like, who needs that shit?
No.
Bugatti.
This is
I
a
was
real
like, who's
thing.
got a Bugatti? You got a Bugatti?
No, but there's a TikTok thing going on.
Bugatti.
Where
Oh, okay, I don't know. Like, I don't have TikTok.
I'm just saying. Well, I think we should start a
love
social
this.
media frenzy about.
Because our friends, our loved ones, friends, cherished ones, partners, whatever it is, they're gone. They're not hearing it. You're speaking to them in the afterlife. And hopefully, I don't know, afterlife may exist. I don't know if they're going to hear it or not. So
why don't we give everybody a challenge, 1 minute on video to give a living eulogy to somebody that they love, care about, or just want them to know, and think about, would you want this person to know this now, or do you really want to wait until they're no longer here? And they don't have to be old. They don't have to be a parent, because like we see in the news every day, somebody's gone for one reason or another at any given age. So if you had the chance to talk to somebody and tell somebody
at their last giving, like
as if it was their last, what would you say to that person? And say it. And we do a challenge. 1 minute, 60 seconds. It's not a lot of time. Anybody can do it. You can do it from your car. You can do it from the toilet if you want. I don't care. Do it from the bed. I don't care.
That.
Do it in the kitchen. Do it when you wake up. Think about it. It could be as many people as you want, but you send that message out on video. That is some powerful shit.
Yeah.
That's uniting everybody. I don't care what country you're from.
Well, and I also think it promotes like people to try to be their best version of themselves.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like when you
Bingo.
walk into society and you get cut off by a million people and you want to flick them off, like don't be that person, because that person might be giving you your eulogy. You know, like you never know.
Or
Like,
they might be picking out your nursing home, as Dominic would say.
If we take it, yeah. Which, by the way, I used to tell my mom that like if she didn't behave, I was gonna. When she was in a wheelchair, that I was going to put her on the back of a trailer and I was going to take her through the car wash to bathe her. Because I refused to sponge bath her. I was like, I'm not doing it. So, like, if you don't... I was like, you better take... I tell her all the time, I'm like, you better take care of yourself because I'm going to take you through the fucking car wash.
I need you to stay away from Dominic. He cannot hear that. It's bad enough he's picking out my nursing home.
I won't let him do that to you. I won't let him do that to you.
Dominic's like, Ma, I'm telling you right now, Ma.
Can't do it. Can't. They will. Well, they'll find somebody, but they will do it if they have to. But they would prefer to find somebody to. Like, I will roll you through my.
I want to be like Jackass. I want you guys to like staple shit on my back and all kinds of.
Who would you want to sponge bathe you? Just out of curiosity, just to lighten it up.
If I could have a
bit.
sponge bath by anybody.
I mean, just who cares? Just sponge bath me. It's like literally, just clean me up. Just clean me up.
I don't know. I
had to ask for it, but
I have to say I really like my rituals, and I think the sponge bath might set me off. I might be one of those people that like that's where it's gonna be my line. Like, I like to wash my shit. Like, I love it. You know what I mean? Like,
I
I'm
don't
like,
want
make
them
sure
to
it's
see
clean.
my
Like, I don't trust that
stuff
other people are going to
Get
dirty.
nicks and
they might not
crannies.
do the 15 scrubs. They might do 14, and I might be like, it's not clean enough. You know, like, so, like, for me, that's like the ultimately, like, oh, fuck, I should be dead. You know, I can't scrub my own shit. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, yeah, there's no, like, none of the pullback.
All right. Well, there's so much more to continue on this conversation. So I just want to give both of you a huge hug and thank you for the eulogy that you gave me, because, you know, it's great to hear that I'm alive and I can hear this. And I really appreciate it. I feel it from your hearts. And that's what's most important. It's not canned. It's from you're speaking from the heart, and I could feel it and I could see it. And I feel you both, and I love you both. So thank you so much.
Thank you. LA, thank you for having, just thank you for having me. I'm the Tennessee girl that is down here, and you're a blessing in my life. And I'm just saying thank you so much for involving me and meeting you.
Yeah. Sherry with this, I'm going to start with Sherry with the C, because
Yeah,
I
you
have to
have
say
to.
this. Like,
Yes.
there's something so special about you. Like, you definitely are a very, like, happy person, and you definitely give me that, like, happy feeling. You make me, like, feel comfortable to be myself. So I love being around you, and it's only been, like a couple hours, so I don't
Yes.
really know you that well.
And back at you.
But
Back at
if
you.
I had to give you a eulogy, it would definitely be absolutely fabulous, because I would say you're a beautiful woman and you seem like a very, very nice person,
Thank you.
which is very hard to find.
That's all I want to hear. I mean, literally, I just want people, and you as well. You exuberate happiness and fun, and you are the smile. Your smile goes a million miles. So literally, in your eyes are sparkly. Your eyelashes are great too. I wish I had
He's
those.
been hearing that all day today.
Rodent and Fields.
Yeah, I mean, I know the same thing, and I'm not just talking shit with you guys. I mean it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, and thank you so much for you guys letting me in your presence. So,
Of course.
thank you.
All right.
Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Love y'all.